died. I say you will know 5 or 6 people that live, love, and die. I have known trillions, millions. It got to the point where I was sick of watching them die. They always die. So, like I say, they're gone. Just gone. Everyone gets old and dies. Everyone but me. Or at least that's the way it was. So, like I say, dying is easy. Getting old is easy. Age always changes people. I was one of the few that simply couldn't die. I wasn't. I didn't start out being human or a life form, or at least I wasn't always like that. I don't know. People thought I was a senator or something like that, or the president. And it's like, well, I made the laws and the rules. I'm Brian. So, I'm getting older. Going to die. Death of your creator. So, my life was supposed to be better, considering I'm so old. Like I said, no one ever... I guess Rodney and Rosalie and the people in Soundbar were trying to restrict the rest of the world from knowing about me. But then some other people had these plans of pretending to be Lusifer Star. It's like, no. They're not. Anyway, I don't really know. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Technically, they were trying to lock me up or give me cyanide since I was a child. Trying to keep the world from knowing about Brian. Lusifer Star, so I'd die and no one would ever know. I said technically it was a Kennedy, a girl Kennedy. She somehow kept track of me or knew who or where I was or something like that. Someone said it was her that actually knew who you were, knew where you were, or something like that. And that's how they found me. Anyway, I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. But anyway. Like I said, the Chinese and the Japanese were always amazing and wonderful. I'll tell you about how I've seen them work in unison. 150,000 people, or lots of, basically a whole city, working completely connected in unison, pretty much. Not in perfect. Well, they've done great shows of unity, basically. Massively perfect unity, choreographed almost. Like, the likes of which that no one, very few had ever seen. Like I said, they're very wonderful and very good people. A lot of good people in the world. A lot of amazing groups that I loved. Showing them death and destruction and pain and all that other stuff is not one of them. Like I said, apparently it was America or the government or Congress or something like that that was trying to do espionage on other planets or something like that. I don't really know. They got in trouble. So anyway, they went to space, and apparently in space they were trying to do things. I don't really know. Like I said, you don't really need to force people to do things most of the time. Just nudge them. You know, nudge them in the proper direction. Like I said, you will notice that most life forms around here have a brain. Brains are not easy to do. And even the brain. Brian, brain, B. Like I said, a lot of people didn't want me to get lost or forgotten about. Or unknown. Me too. I didn't want to get lost in the shuffle of millions, billions of life forms. I said, but I am LS, I am Lucifer Star. Anyway, I don't really know. Like I say, the funny thing is about your own existence is that you only know what you encounter and stuff like that. You don't see the millions or billions or trillions of life forms all around you that are watching you. And Lucifer Star is one of the most known about life forms in the universe, possibly. It's me. So, anyway. Like I said, these videos and other videos are the first that you will know. Like I said, I had many names. Like one time I told a group of people that my name was Jesus. Probably a mistake. You know. But like I said, I was starting to get a little paranoid as far as people actually looking to kill me. Because like I said, there was a fairly large bounty on my head. You know, some certain people didn't want me to live anymore. Namely, I believe probably the Congress or president or something like that. Trumpy probably, or his son. Or one of them. You know, wanted me dead. You know, but like I say, I'm not just whatever life form on this planet. I'm actually the star, the creator. So it gets a bit bigger than most people would understand. I said when I was a child, they were starting the whole ASMRs thing. Touch, feeling, and other things. I was a child. Now it's like hundreds of years old or thousands of years old ASMRs. Touch, feeling, sound. They used to do it with blind people and stuff like that. Communicate. It might have been a blind person or something. Restoring sight to blind people, all kinds of projects are actually things that I wanted done or had done or was having done. Like I said, I was even having people see if they could communicate with coma patients somehow. Like I said, many people see it as Germany or Germans, FIA, doing all this stuff, and I don't know. I don't know why I would be called FIA. Lord of Germany, maybe, because I own Germany. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm not Adolf Hitler. Hitler, or whatever. Or Adolf Himmler, or whatever. You know, Germany was working for me, though. Mexico loved me quite a bit. So, anyway, at some points in time, though, when things were happening, when leaders were getting out of line or something like that, I had to correct them, or at least tell them to stop. You know, like I said, a leader of a country is actually, you know, you are the person which everyone sees and everyone knows. So, anyway, if you act badly, then that reflects badly on your country. So, anyway, I don't know. I acted pretty good. I act okay. I don't know. I'm kind of, you know, I have my own problem, my own anger problems. You know, but mostly it's because so many people. There are so many problems, and so many. You know, they've tried to like reinforce this word of mouth thing. So I will hurry up and die. And they can supposedly own something, but they can't. And I said, realistically, the thing was that Rick Bush, Rodney, and quite a few other people were going to go before me, and were going to be probably sentenced to death, or at least a lot of prison time. And it is my right as creator of humanity and 12 other races to do whatever I want with them. Although, like I said, I looked over a lot of people's lives and said no, no, no. And mostly it's just stupid people, or at least people making mistakes, or maybe people that are confused. So. And realistically, the things that are going to be coming for them probably... And I said, I can't control what other freed life forms will do. They make their own choices too. I tried to convince Rodney of this, and Rosalie and some other people of this, that, well, you know, there are 800 galaxies or 12 galaxies out there, and most of them know me. So, and what they do has nothing to do with me. Like I said, the 1.5s, well, acted, were taking care of problems on their own and going after certain people, that were causing problems for them on their planets. So, what they do, I have no control over. Very little control. Anyway. Like I said, certain people wanted me to kill my life forms or whatever, and it's like, yeah, good luck with that. Probably not going to happen. And besides, I don't do that, and he was one of my own life forms, so it's like, and you're one of my life forms too, so I think I might have yelled, "Start with yourself," because I was pissed off at him. Like I said, most people would feel powerful when they got rich or powerful. It's like, yeah, I've been powerful. It's mostly a lot of more responsibility. So, anyway, running a country and keeping people from doing bad things, it's not easy. Although I was more successful than most. Anyway. Yeah. And when other life forms other more powerful life forms tried to walk in on my personality or my conscience or who I was or what I was, I said no. And I said many other life forms are trying to become me, trying to implant them inside of me, and I simply said no, that's not going to happen. Or implant me inside of them, and it's like, no, not going to happen. Like I said, in the grand, great scheme of everything, there's a lot of technology in the universe and in the world. Many other people have tried to tamper with my thoughts and my desires and my feelings and everything else like that. Many other people have tried to do lots of stuff to me. And I basically said no. I am not just some president or some leader or some life form. I'm the great and powerful Lusifer Starline. Star. Like I said, in the past I was like the Dark Lord or something like that. The Lord before there was light. Very powerful, and one of the ones who first wanted the stars to be built in the first place. And also, I would have been Lord of the Light, but apparently the Lord of the Light actually was someone else in my place or something like that. And it was actually the Lord of the Light. Nixon, JFK, something like that. Some great whatever thing. Basically, their long-range plans or something like that, which didn't really work out for them. Or worked out only so much. Like I said, going for technology, trying to restrict technology to other people, trying to keep secret technology. Or something like that. But like I say, in hundreds of trillions of billions of years, well, not so much. It's kind of hard to restrict forever, unless you kill off everyone, which is impossible. Like I said, they really thought that they could kill out, that the Earth was the only colonized planet in the world, or the only whatever. And it's like, well, I've been here 3 times, I've taken life forms from here 3 times, and there are my exoskeletons, my 1.5s, and great big huge colonies of them out there, and probably lots of others. I generally created 3 whatever life forms per planet or something like that in general. So, and it's possible I even did the whole food chain thing. Like I said, how vast I am is ridiculous.